I'm Debbie Reynolds, and I want to spend just a few minutes this evening talking with you about one of the most important topics in the field of network marketing. So many times I am asked the question, can I succeed in this business? Well, the answer is, of course you can. There's no magic formula. As a matter of fact, it is surprisingly simple, but there are two primary principles or concepts that are important for you to understand and really get nailed down before you get into the business. The first one is you've got to learn a certain degree of self-discipline. See, most people are not accustomed to owning their own business. When you get into network marketing, you become the CEO. You're the owner of your own business, your own company. Well, for most people, that's a real change because people ordinarily go into their jobs every day, and most of our jobs are very task-oriented. In other words, you would go into your office every day, you might clock in at 8:30, you know that you then first sit down and check your voicemail, then you log onto your computer, you have certain things you check, you've got meetings to go to, appointments. You're supposed to be somewhere at a certain time doing a certain thing every day. Same thing if you work in a factory. You go in every morning, you clock in, you're supposed to be at a certain place at a certain time, and someone is telling you where you need to be and what you need to be doing absolutely all day long. Well, the one thing that's awesome about network marketing is that you have a tremendous amount of flexibility in your schedule. Now, that can be a blessing or a curse, but I know that you're going to learn the self-discipline it takes in order for that to be a blessing for you. So what you've got to do is make sure that you use your time wisely. You know, people say, can I do this? Well, yes, you can, but you do have to do it. The fact that you've got flexibility doesn't mean that you don't have to do anything. No team magically appears for any of us. And what you've got to do is be able to develop the self-discipline so that you can have some consistency of action every day. Each and every day you want to put forth the small steps that it takes, if that's all you've got time for. Just the small steps, the small effort that you expend each and every day on a consistent basis to get your team's momentum going and to build that strong team that you desire. So that is the first thing. The self-discipline is what you've got to get in your head. Just throw out all your other work habits, forget about what you do when you're in the workplace every day, and understand that self-discipline, managing your time, is very, very key in your success in this industry. The second thing that's very important for you to understand in this industry is that you have got to forget about what other people think. You wouldn't believe all the preconceived notions that other people have about the network marketing industry. I don't know why they feel that way. I mean, years and years ago when network marketing first started, yes, it got a bad rap. There were some bad companies out there, but there are bad companies in every industry out there. Still today there are. Franchising was thought to be something just horrible and horrendous when it first started. But now we can't imagine a world without franchising. It's very similar and quickly becoming the same case with network marketing and direct sales. It's hard for many of us to imagine not having that around. As a matter of fact, Amway has been around most of my lifetime. So there's a company that's been around, has a solid reputation, and is still going strong and growing each and every year. So you've got to get it in your head, right up here, in your head, that you're not going to care what somebody else thinks about the fact that you're involved in network marketing. The people do not pay your bills. They're not the ones who allow you to stay home with your kids. They're not the ones who pay for your lavish vacations. They're not the ones who fund your retirement. So you've got to give up caring about what other people think when you approach them and let them know that you are doing something that will enhance and better the life of yourself and your family. There are plenty of naysayers, and I just want to warn you all, especially if you're new in this industry, you may not be quite prepared for what you're going to run up against. But you're going to have people out there who are just flat out dead broke. You'll go to them because you think, oh, they need this business. They really need the extra income that they can earn from this business that I've gotten involved in. But guess what? For most of those people, they're going to tell you every reason under the sun why this business won't work, why you can't do it. But let me tell you and let me warn you, the reason why it won't work for them is because they're too lazy to get up off their rears and go work. It's network marketing. It means it requires effort. It requires a degree of work that you have got to put forth in order to be successful in the industry. Now, on the flip side of that, there are enormously successful people out there who you can go and talk with. And guess what? I've never ever heard of a successful person who has put anyone down or discouraged them or had anything negative say when someone went to them with an opportunity and showing them about a new business that they wanted to get involved in order to better themselves. Most entrepreneurs and successful people have been risk takers in the past. They know how to budget their own time, and they understand what it takes. They know it takes something special in order to go out there and grab all the extra things that are available and the things that you can get your hands on through a home business. So they respect and admire your effort. In most cases, 99% of the time, they are going to be very encouraging to you. They may not want to join your business. That's okay. It's not for everybody. But even if they don't want to join your business, they will encourage you. So approach the successful people understanding that they're going to respect the fact that you are out there trying to do something. No one is going to ever criticize you for that who's been a worker themselves. The people you're going to hear the negative comments from are typically the people who've not been willing to do anything for themselves, so ignore them. It does not matter what any of those people think. I want to just close this by talking about two people who we see and read a lot about in today's world, and that's Donald Trump and Tim Tebow. Well, what do those two guys have in common? Most of you are laughing and thinking they don't have a single thing in common, but you know what? They do. They both are very principled, passionate men who are willing to stand up and speak out about what they believe in, and they don't care what anybody thinks. They are going to voice their beliefs. They're going to express that for the whole world to hear, and they're proud of it. And if you don't like it, too bad. They're still going to say it anyway. And you know what? Both of those men have an enormous number of followers because there are always going to be enough people out there who believe in what you're doing and who will support what you're doing, that they will help make your venture in network marketing worthwhile for you. So I hope this helps you some, guys. Again, self-discipline, not caring what other people think, are two key concepts that you've got to get nailed down before you get out there and start talking to people. But when asked if network marketing can work for you, absolutely it can. And I know that you are going to go out there and make it happen for you and your family. And the next 10 years of your life are going to be some of the best yet to come. Thanks for being with me this evening. I look forward to talking with all of you again soon.